Boom. So, is the title today a hero banger?
You just have to find out.
The fuck how are you fucking, what are you fucking doing? What the fuck kind of position is that?
I don't know.
Do you just not want to see?
No.
Well, you fucking compress. The fuck are you doing?
Yeah, I was chipped.
Is that what being chipped does to a person?
Yep.
Really now?
Yep.
Okay, I guess, whatever.
Oh my god. Hold on. I need to reset my body. Would you read the content warning?
No. Yeah, let me hold on. This game includes graphic depictions of violence to teenagers, gore, graphic death, sudden loud noises, gun imagery, mentions of abuse, incorrect portrayal of dissociative identity disorder, gender issues, motorbike crashes, toxic masculinity, and may also mention or reference past sexual assault. If you are uncomfortable with these topics, do not feel like you have to stay. We're not holding you prisoner. The only one who's not allowed to leave is Spirit, much to his chagrin.
Yeah.
Spirit is never allowed to leave.
No. Me.
I forced him to start streaming, and he's never gonna get to stop.
No.
Death couldn't even free him.
No.
No. What?
The 16th student, lying hidden somewhere.
It's fine, she's talking.
Okay, good.
The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
It's the meme, guys. Kyoko told me to watch out for her. Mukuro Ikusaba. It was 3 days before the next incident. 3 days before we would be faced with another murder. I can't believe he's fucking spoiler and shit for us.
Fuck's sake.
3 days before the worst thing so far would reveal itself.
Psst. Stop it.
100-mile dash pain of something or other. Makoto, spoilers!
Spoilers!
Anyway, before we continue with the game, I would like you to know I have not chibbed my husband. Just, for legal purposes, I have not chibbed him.
Mm-hmm.
Yet.
Yet?
Still a possibility. You did throw away my present. Would you like to catch people up who are here, who are not in the server, who do not know?
He made me a triangle out of a crisp packet, and he handed it to me while I was doing something, so I autopilot put it in the bin. While I was saying I was sorry. And then he kept joking in the server that he was gonna stab me.
Joking?
He's gonna stab me.
When have I been one to joke? Tell me one time I have made a joke. One time.
He makes no jokes. Stop it!
That is not your plate sock. Never. No joke. You know what is a fucking joke though? We got groceries today. And we get them sometimes through the grocery store directly, sometimes through Instacart. It depends who's got the best coupons. Instacart occasionally gives us like this half off your order if you spend a certain amount. And so when they do that, we go through them, even though they are horrendous at putting our orders together.
Yep.
We always get half of someone else's order and half of ours is missing. So we did not get any chicky nugs today or sweet corn, and I am fucking pissed. But you know what we did get? How many bags?
Five
Five
bags
fucking bags of brown
brown
sugar.
sugar.
Exactly, thank you. I appreciate your help on the emphasis. You gotta put my words in bold.
Mm-hmm.
Harmony. Bold.
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 5 fucking bags. 3 bags of light brown sugar and 2 bags of dark brown sugar. Who the fuck is ordering that much brown
We
sugar.
already established it's Bucket because Bucket is making Cookie Clicker real.
Oh, Bucket's alive.
Hi, Bucket. We're not talking about you and your weird spending habits where you buy like 5 bags of brown sugar because you're making enough cookies to take over the world.
Yeah.
You trust me? Really? Because I wouldn't.
That's a bad choice.
That's a really bad choice, man. Like, I would never trust me. You know how untrustworthy I am? So, I was like, hey, Spirit, I know that you are anxious because he was anxious earlier today for reasons. Dunno. He took a shower and it just didn't agree with him. You know, he just got in the shower and the water was like,
Bad vibes.
Bad vibes. So he showered in the bad vibes for a while, came out, was having a fucking moment. And I said, I know what'll make you feel better. So, if we have a Netflix account, kind of, we have to, like, very specially get into it because, you know, we're not in Scotland and that's where it's based. Mm-hmm. It's catching Wise Twist, though, so I really hope we can finish the 2nd season before it stops us. But I was like, hey, let's watch some Heartstopper, and we'll finish season 1 today. No problem. You know what we did? You know where we stopped?
Just before the last episode.
There is still the finale of season 1 left, and he has to suffer. Suffer for Spirit.
Suffer.
Which character is Team Bucket?
Fry. And
What?
Splatoon.
Why?
What do you mean, why?
Why is it Fry? Why couldn't it be Big Man? Big Man seems more like a proponent of Bucket of the Water.
Bucket is pleased.
Okay, I'm glad you're pleased, Bucket. I'm just kind of sad it isn't Big Man because, like, I don't know, Big Man just feels like it would have been funnier.
Okay, Big Man is not bucket list because he's off saving the world.
Okay, that's fair. You need me a superhero like that. Mm-hmm. Like, take away all the Marvel movies, just give me, like, 20 movies of Big Man saving the world, but it's from, like, really stupid things. Like, an entire town has lost their left shoe because there's a mad shoe thief on the loose. And he's gotta go save all the kicks.
Mm-hmm.
Turns out that, you know, it's fucking Kick from Animal Crossing doing it because he needs more shoes to sell. I don't know, something stupid like that. I'll watch the fuck out of it. Let's go. In the meantime, the day after Sakura's class trial, that morning in the dining hall.
I took my glasses off thinking it was going to be somebody that you voiced, but no, that's right, most of them are me.
35 stream streak!
Streak achieved! Go Bucket!
Please be enough coffee, please be enough coffee. Motherfucker!
I'm sorry.
This is like 90% creamer, I hope you know that.
Good.
Oh, that's a lot of creamer. Oh.
Woof! So, let's begin the usual post-trial investigation.
You know, just because you suggested it, let's not. Hey, you didn't make small talk or anything. We never get straight to the point like that.
If you want to keep up with me, you must refrain from pointless small talk. Jeez, how high is that horse of yours?
Well,
He just acts like that to hide his own insecurities. That's what I like to think, anyway.
Regardless, if you want to defeat the
He doesn't
Master
deny
Race,
it.
You need to follow my
He
lead.
doesn't fucking deny it. It's clearly true.
Hiro was right. The 16% kicks in.
I think 16% is high. Like, name one other thing he's been right about this entire time. I mean, I guess he wasn't a murderer. He was right about that.
Yeah.
But even then, he fucking... He like fucking bent over backwards and changed his mind. He's like, never mind, I could be the murderer. So, I mean...
Yeah.
He wasn't even right about that. But he was right, but he was also wrong.
Very wrong.
Like, the fuck? 16% my ass. Was he just right a lot for, like, a solid 3-month period, and that's where the 16% is coming from?
Possibly.
He was just right about a lot of things in a very short period of time, and has never been right about anything ever since.
Yeah. Oh my fucking god, I have signed in 4 separate times.
He keep getting signed out of Twitch.
Twitch is just not agreeing with me today.
Did you read this one?
I did. They creep around the school like a mouse, but the mastermind's pride is as
Oh!
good as a cow's udder.
in the name of my
And no matter what it takes, I will rid this world of
He's
them.
not thrilled with me.
No. He is disgusted by the Mickey Mouse impression.
We've decided that we're starting Danganronpa over. We're gonna start playing chapter 1 like right now, actually, because I should have given Monokuma a fucking Mickey Mouse impression voice, and I didn't. So we gotta start all over.
Yeah, we have to start again. Do things right this time.
Do things right. It's fine. Hey, Toko, you've been pretty quiet. No.
No.
Actually, you know what? I've got another random.
Hi, kids. Are you ready to commit murder?
I've got another really random tangent to go off on.
Okay.
Not that we're anti Netflix, but like I'm still kind of pissy at them, charging so much and not letting family plans actually be for fucking families.
Yeah.
But we've recently signed up for the premium Duolingo, and I love the fact it tells you family, friends, they live with you, they don't live with you, doesn't matter. 2 to 6 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I fucking love that.
It's great.
They're actively rubbing it in your face that certain other people are being fucking stingy, and they're just like, no, 2 to 6 people, friends, family, enemies, doesn't matter.
We don't care.
Doesn't matter to us. Well, and this is not a paid spot or anything, by the way. On the contrary, we are paying them. But I like how it's just slightly more than getting a single person subscription. Like a single person's one is like $2.50 less, I think, per month, and that's if you get the yearly purchase and not the month to month purchase. The month to month purchase is basically the same. But I like how it's just slightly more. So even if you only have 2 people in your family, if you have tiny family, you still get good deal.
Yes.
But their advertising worked. They've been advertising Super to me for like a fucking month, and I finally caved.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, okay. I caved because they gave me one of those friend quests, and it was like do 30 fucking lessons, and I'm like, there is no way I could save up the free hearts to do this shite.
No.
Especially not when bot and bot sound the same, because somebody made a fucky wucky. What are people sending? What are they doing?
Intimidating character edited to have 1 tooth.
He looks like fucking Larry the Cucumber became a person.
Fucking 1 tooth. I love it, Bucket.
Oh my god. That's fucking cursed.
It's amazing.
It is.
Would you
cursed.
stop licking that plate? You keep jingling.
Man, you're so boring now. You just sit there like a mushroom. Gotta start calling you Miss Mushroom.
Single tooth Monokuma.
No.
We need it. I need it.
Deal.
She didn't snap back at you. Her talking makes things difficult, so I told her not to open her mouth without permission.
But
What?
how'd she eat?
But if she can't open her mouth, she can't eat.
Oh, see.
Or drink water. See, you and Hina are on the same wavelength.
Me and Hina are the same person. I'm Hina, but like a couch potato and a boy. Those are the differences. Just 2 differences. We've even got the same natural hair color.
Mm-hmm.
Because, contrary to popular belief, my hair is not actually normally blue in my human state. I just dye it that way because, I don't know, feel like it. It just sounds fun.
Sounds fun.
Alright, Bucket.
Update us on your findings. I don't care.
How about that?
And you're okay with that, Toko? Jeez, how low's that rock you're hiding under?
I believe this is the small talk Byakuya warned us against,
Come on.
and yet I let myself get involved. But it's now finished. I will never allow you to drag me down to your level again.
Let's go.
We're going to begin our search. Stop running your mouth and start moving your legs.
What if I start running my mouth between Spirit's legs?
Oh.
Pressured by an obvious irritated Byakuya, we all started our exploration.
Okay, fuck the exploration. Where is the coin?
You saying fuck the exploration, and I'm like, I've given up on the coins. I don't need them anymore.
I require the coin. Haha!
I have 100%ed the fucking gift machine, so I don't need any more coins. I can go the rest of the game without getting another coin. It doesn't fucking matter. Oh, go eat a dick. You'll feel better. You know what's funny though?
What?
The fact that I know you want to.
Yeah.
Like, I say it as an insult and as a joke. And you're just sitting there like, but where? Where and how can I?
Where are the decks? Are they on the 5th floor of Hope's Peak Academy?
They're wherever the fuck. I'll find out where the dicks are. Hold on. Yeah, fuck you, Makoto. I don't care. I don't give a shit. I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. No, 1 second, I'm finding the decks.
He's finding the decks.
Where in the fuck? Oh, the exclamation point things can have people in them too, I see. Ah, it's in classroom 5-C. Garish fucking wallpaper.
It's so fucking ugly. Coin!
I do not need them, but you're welcome to tell me where you find them, because I don't want to fall behind.
Window.
Which window? That window I see.
See, the board is telling us that Monokuma likes to be stepped on.
Even though it's against the rules. Huh? Does she want to talk to me or something? Toko, what's wrong? Is she trying to say something? I think she almost just a little more and I might get it. I'm sorry, but I have no idea what it is you're trying to tell me. She just let her shoulders drop. She looked so sad. I guess she gave up. Fucking Makoto on the board. Woo!
Coin!
You're a fucking coin. You are valuable, shiny, and many people seek after you.
Oh, I see. This floor feels different compared to all the others. I'm not sure what it is. Is there some reason for that? I hope it's not anything too creepy.
Oh look, we have found the deck. What the hell is this?
A deck.
A grotesque horror of the room struck me hard and fast. What I saw was bad enough, but what I smelled was sour, pungent, and possibly rank.
I see.
It smells awful, doesn't it?
It
must be at least vaguely familiar to you. After all, you've been around your fair share of corpses.
It's interesting that the blood in this room is actually red.
Yeah.
Are you saying...
It's the smell of death. Their flesh and fat and blood.
There was no surprise in his voice, no shock. But he was right. I'd experienced the smell more than once before. It was the smell of death and despair.
But
I mean, despair. What happened to my voice? What?
What happened? Oh. Twitch trying to get me to buy tacos.
Not those tacos.
No.
Those tacos are not bottom friendly.
Oh, I see.
I'm assuming it's of the Bell variety.
I don't know, it didn't tell me.
It looked like it was the Bell variety, and they are not bottom friendly foods.
Taco? Yes, taco.
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 You know what I want? I want Del Taco. I haven't had Del Taco in like 5 fucking years, and I want it so bad.
Oh.
It's a Californian chain, and they used to have some in San Antonio, but they shut down. They were building them right next to fucking Taco Bells, which...
That sounds like a dumb idea.
Yeah, why do you think they didn't last? Um, it was sad. Like I actually cried when they shut the one next to my house down because I went there like once a month and really appreciated the fuck out of it because you could get food that was less greasy than Taco Bell and it was like half the price and it was so fucking good.
I see.
I want Del Taco. I went on a trip to Utah with some people back when I was part of the Mormon church.
Mm-hmm.
Well, actually right before I joined, but we went out there and that was like my one request. Well, one of my two requests. I really wanted to go to a place called Bryce Canyon, and I really wanted to go to Del Taco, and I'm just like, these are the two things I want to do. I will do literally whatever the rest of y'all fucking want the rest of the time we're here. This is what I want. So I got to go to Del Taco, and I got to go to Bryce Canyon. It was fun.
Amazing.
Very fun. The canyon was so colorful, like, it was so pretty out there.
Mm.
The rocks are, like, you know how rocks are typically, like, one color, kinda?
Yeah.
Well, the rocks had like 6 different colors on them.
Oh.
They were like red but streaked with different oranges and yellows.
Oh.
Like, it looks very similar to how the Grand Canyon looks if you've ever seen pictures of the rocks there.
Yeah.
It's so fucking beautiful.
Sounds it.
I went in the middle of the fucking winter, so everything was icy, and I was trying not to die, but you know,
Yeah.
it was great. But the best part was the Del Taco. Del Taco. Open location in Dallas. I will go. I will go every day. Del Taco. Del Taco.
But the smell here is strong, condensed. It's the smell of a battlefield.
Nagito also wants to go to Del Taco. That's what that was.
Mm-hmm.
Monokuma must have. What? My fault again. Stop trying to blame everything on me. If you hadn't done what you did, this never would have happened. No, no, no. It's quite the opposite. The opposite? Yep. Let me give you an itty-bitty, eeky-squeaky little hint. As far as this room goes, I don't know a thing. I just left it exactly how I found it. What? How's that for a hint? Better than those stupid hints you get from NPCs and those mean old RPGs. But it's pretty scary, huh? Blood all over the walls and junk. Of course, even the outside world, people die bloody, gruesome deaths every day. So it's not really a big deal. Just keep your chin up and keep on living, soldier. The fuck he on about? He just left it the way he found it? Bullshit. What's the meaning of this? There's blood all over the place. I want to shut my eyes forever against such a ghastly sight.
It appears all the bloodstains are dry.
Why? Love each other, damn it!
Love each other! And their colour has changed as well. I think it's safe to assume these stains are considerably old.
This is all really blood.
Of course. I wouldn't find it interesting otherwise. And it is interesting, I assure you. What on earth happened in this classroom?
He seems like he's enjoying himself. No way I can keep up with someone like that. Ugh. Kamwa. Coin in the Kamwa.
Coin.
You can't click on the clock in this room.
You can't click in the windows either.
There are white chalk outlines drawn all over the floor. How many bodies were there? I've seen this kind of thing on detective shows and shit like that. You always see it at the scene of a murder. I wish I could say I don't believe it. Byakuya, about what Monokuma just told us. It's like I'm not even here. He must be lost in thought. Is he really thinking that hard, or is he just flat out ignoring me? Okay.
Moving on, I guess.
Down the suspicious hallway. Raw. It's locked. We came all this way just to be denied here. The sign in the hall says biolab. A biolab that we're forbidden from seeing into. It sounds kind of like something out of an old cheesy horror movie.
I can't hear the word taco without thinking about fucking that one episode in South Park where Cartman walks about pretending his hand's Jennifer Lopez.
I have comments to make, but I've completely forgotten all of them.
Oh.
Like, I had something to say, and it just gone. I saw Hiro, and my mind just fucking emptied.
Hiro has stolen your brain cells.
Just to be sure, I should take a look in that tool shed. I see. Gotta look in the tool shed. It's important. I'm surprised Byakuya is not here. This place seems totally disorganized. From a lawnmower to fertilizer to flower pots and farm tools. And leaning against the back wall, is that a pickaxe? Bags of fertilizer are piled up. There are so many different kinds to choose from. Coin.
Queen.
There are different kinds of gardening tools here. Are they trying to get us to become self-sufficient? Huh? There's something carved into the handle of this pickaxe. Crazy diamond. I feel like I remember seeing that somewhere.
Nagito!
There's a lawnmower here. Even with this here, who's actually going to take care of the lawn? Coin in the lawnmower. What? The fuck is that? Should I be concerned?
I didn't even see Sock for the first half of that. It was just him running in circles back and forth along the floor.
So many flower pots. Big ones, little ones, any size you might need. Maybe I'll grow some flowers to put in my room. Did you just turn on one of your PlayStations?
Yep.
Why?
I don't know.
He's just powering on PlayStations over here. My God, he thinks he can play multiple games at once. What a chode. I mean, you're delightful, honey.
Excuse me.
Nothing.
You shit talking me while I'm not in the room.
No.
Unfucking believable.
Also, how am I supposed to know you're not in the room? You left your body. Well, your ethereal, not body. I don't know, it's complicated with you. I was gonna eat my secret candy I brought in, and I just realized I eaten it already, and I'm sad.
Oh no.
What is this? This thing is super weird, super creepy. Flowers aren't supposed to get this big. Is this thing real? Watch out! That's the Monokuma flower. I came up with the name myself. Try and touch it and you're in for some real excitement. Your heart's all like, whoa, and the plant's all like, snap, and your fingers are all like, blah, I'm dead. In other words, it's a monstrosity. It's pretty fucking amazing, if I do say so myself. A student at Hope's Peak added improvement after improvement and created this miracle creature. The ultimate botanist, although they don't go here anymore. They died during the tragedy. By the way, despite how it looks, that flower is super practical. It can eat paper, plastic, even people. So it's totally good for the environment. Such an eco-friendly creation is vital for the future of growth in a healthy society. Not that I know anything about that myself. Spouting more and more nonsense, Monokuma eventually disappeared. Whatever it is, I better keep my distance.
Coin.
Is this a chicken coop? What's a chicken coop doing here? This place even has chickens, huh? They're just regular chickens, right? Like they don't eat people or lay bombs instead of eggs or something crazy like that? It seems safe. Barrels. It's a chicken. It's not gonna like lay a bomb, is it? It's a chicken. It's not expecting to be fed like humans, is it? It's a chicken. It really is, right? Like I can say that for sure. It's a chicken. It's really alive, right? There's no mistake.
That'll army.
It's a chicken. It doesn't have like a second form, right? All that and there's nothing in here.
There's nothing in there.
Fucking waste of my time. Oh, you like chickens too, Makoto? Yeah, I love these little guys. They're seriously cute, right? And there's exactly 5 of them here. Exactly? 5, you know, the number that comes after 4 and before 6. At least in terms of natural numbers. Anyway, whenever the number 5 pops up, that's a good omen. It contains the mysteries of the cosmos. Oh, guys, would you look at that?
He said it.
I'm at least 30% right.
It's a number of power, a refreshing number on par with a hand-squeezed all-natural lemonade. He never lets me get a word in edgewise. I didn't try to go in there. Yep, no matter how many times I check, there's still precisely 5 chickens. It's the number that comes after 4 and before 6 and blah blah blah, and yeah, a number of cosmos mysteries, yes. There's some kind of control panel set near the wall. Does it control the air conditioning or something? It's for sprinklers. Sprinklers? Yeah, it controls the sprinklers in the garden. The sprinklers are set to go off every morning at 7:30. Don't you dare change it without permission. Of course, the settings panel is locked, so you couldn't change it even if you wanted to. So that means the sprinklers go off at 7:30 a.m. every morning? Yup, you got it. It's super user-friendly, which sucks. So if you get here too early, you'll get drenched. So watch yourself. But you're not a little kid, right? You're too old to go running through sprinklers anyway. Or do you have some kind of water fetish? I'm gonna tell everyone! Fuck you.
Yo,
At first I thought I saw blue skies, but it turns out they just painted the walls and the ceiling.
you know?
Oh, but the plants are all real. It's been a while since I've smelled vegetation. It helps me relax. This is not what you're thinking, is it? Oh, why? Is that bad? Don't you get it? Don't you realize the true horror of plant life? It's just there, beneath the surface. Beneath their calm exterior, they're always watching, waiting. And when they decide they can't leave us in charge of Earth anymore, they'll pull up their plan for human extinction into action. I'm serious. Okay. Great. I'm just gonna leave. Just gonna
Goodbye.
back away. Just not gonna deal with that. I think he needs some professional fucking help.
Maybe just a little bit.
Monitor.
Queen.
A suit of armor. Queen. Even though this room is totally enclosed, there's a cherry tree planted here, and it's in full bloom.
Hey,
It's quite elegant.
This is what you consider elegant?
I lived overseas for a long time, so this kind of Japanese style scenery is refreshing.
But considering our situation, isn't it kind of out of place? Scusi. The target seems pretty far away. Gotta say, pretty proud of my eyesight. Cling!
Queen.
It's a straw post used for sword practice. Did they use it for training here too? Queen!
Queen.
hey,
We already talked about this. I see. There's a bunch of wooden lockers in here. The wooden locks and keys remind me of super old school public bathhouses. Kama.
Camera.
Kamawa. What do you mean you don't see everything yet?
Kyoko.
Why?
Because it's important for the plot.
Ugh! What Kyoko told me yesterday. What the fuck did it mean?
Nukuro Ikusaba, the 16th student, lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Kyoko?
I'm not going to say anything.
Huh?
I can't say anything.
Kyoko narrowed her eyes. Her gaze darted up to the surveillance camera.
Hey,
You understand why, right?
She was trying to tell me that whatever it was important. The mastermind couldn't find out. But how did Kyoko get her hands on information that could be that important?
so then,
We're finished here.
She made it clear that our conversation had come to an end. And just like usual, I didn't understand anything better than before. Bye. I guess I've seen what there is to see up here for now. But once again, nothing I found seems to make any real sense. I need to head back to the dining hall and find out what the others turned up. One after another, everyone made their way to the dining hall, and before too long...
It would appear everyone is returned.
But still, it's just the 6 of us. That's barely enough for a decent volleyball team.
Hey, don't be a sourpuss. We gotta think positive. Besides, even if one more person dies, we can still field a basketball team.
That's like reverse positive thinking. Hey, there's no time to be depressed. For the sake of everyone we've lost, we have to do our best.
Can we stop all this group hug nonsense? We need to find out what everyone discovered.
I think we need to shove a shoehorn straight up your ass.
I checked all the windows on the 5th floor, front to back. That used to kind of be Sakura's job, but... Anyway, no dice. There are metal plates on all the windows, just like everywhere else.
Correct.
Which means no chance of escape on the 5th floor either.
So,
But when I was looking around, I realised something about the layout of the school.
What exactly did you notice about the layout of the school?
just a second.
You took a good look around the 5th floor yourself, didn't you, Makoto?
Huh? Why do you ask?
So then,
Because if you did, you must have noticed. The 5th floor is lacking something every other floor has.
Something all the other floors but not on the 5th floor? Are you talking about stairs? There aren't any stairs leading up from the 5th floor, so that's what you're talking about, right? Does that mean the 5th floor is the end?
correct.
We're finally starting to get a clear picture of this school. All that's left now is to solve the underlying mystery.
But that's the hardest part.
Even if it's hard, we still gotta do it.
Yeah, Hina's right. Everything will be okay as long as we work together. I'm sure we'll make it out of this. No, I'm not sure. We absolutely will make it out, no matter what it takes.
Hey,
My concern was with the biolab. That was the only place on the 5th floor that we couldn't access. The biolab, huh? I wonder what's in there.
If this were like a cliche horror game, it'd be some kind of creature. The final boss, or tyrant, or...
We're not in a horror game though.
Yes, you are!
You are. Either way, we don't need to worry about it at the moment. Don't bother thinking about something that can't be understood, no matter how much you think about it.
Naturally.
Your tiny brains can only do so much, so focus on utilising them efficiently.
well,
I don't really like how you said it, but what you said is probably right. No, how I said it is right too. By the way, did any of you find it? The other strange room on the 5th floor? Well, no, strange is a massive understatement. The smell of fat flesh and fat and blood.
Flack.
Fat, flash, blood.
Byakuya,
The white outlines of countless corpses.
are you okay?
It was more dreadful than anything I've ever encountered here so far. I am having a stroke.
Oh, what a swift kick in the nuts help. He didn't react to me kicking him in the nuts. I'm a little scared of this man. What the hell are you talking about?
The smell itself was horrific. Far beyond any normal murder scene. Everybody's smell concentrated. God, I'm glad I didn't see it. I feel like I'm gonna barf just hearing you describe it.
But I mean, what the hell happened in that room?
So in
I can only think of one thing. A large group of people died right there in that room.
A bunch of people were like killed in there.
Stop, seriously. Oh, I'm gonna throw up.
it can't be.
Perhaps that's what was meant by the biggest, most awful, tragic event in human history.
Huh?
You're thinking the same thing then? My theory is the mass murder that took place in that room is the incident said to have happened 1 year ago.
The awful scene in that room. That was the tragedy that happened a year ago?
in other words,
Precisely. The tragedy is another name for the genocide of the student body of Hope's Peak Academy. If that's true,
clear now.
that would explain why Hope's Peak was forced to close its doors.
Hey.
I guess that'll make sense, but it's just so awful.
Not just awful, super awfully awful.
They're right, it's beyond awful. It's terrible, tragic, hopeless. But still, how is it not ever How is it not one of us had ever heard about something like that happening? Does that mean they really did cover it up?
You know?
Well, there's a big garden on the 5th floor, and I found more than one thing to be worried about. A stupidly large plant, a chicken coop, and I know what you're gonna say, but a tool shed. Monokuma said that was called a Monokuma flower. Even touching it seems dangerous, so we have to be careful.
Serious.
It's totally a man-eating plant. I'm sure it's different than the one that lives in the pipe, though. Anyway, that thing must benefit from the sprinkler system as much as anything else in there. Oh yeah, apparently the sprinklers come on every morning at 7:30 on the dot. Yeah, remember that. You don't want to get drenched and catch a cold.
Well, you don't have to worry. They say idiots never catch colds, you know.
Of course not, because idiots never get wet. I think you're thinking of ducks.
I'm starting to worry about you, Hiro. Can you tell me what 10 plus 10 is?
Hey, come on. You don't always have to call me dumb. I may have been held back 3 times, but that doesn't make me fucking stupid. If it makes you happy, I'll answer your dumb question. So, what was the question again?
Don't worry, you just answered it.
Oh, right.
Oh, there's more to him. Yeah, that's right. Shit.
There were a bunch of chickens in a chicken coop, right? That's right, 5. 5 chickens.
I love chickens. Let's raise them up big and fat. Then we can make fried chicken. Oh, or barbecue. Decisions.
How do you feel, son? Best girl wants to eat your Darrow army.
Oh, or how about raw?
What the
There's
fuck?
nothing fresher than raw, right?
What the fuck?
No.
I'm pretty sure that'd kill you. Back the fuck up!
The fuck up.
You know?
You noticed it too, that pickaxe. Huh? What about a pickaxe? Oh! Well, there was a
I'm
pickaxe in the tool
trying.
shed. And the word Crazy Diamond had been carved into the handle. Haven't we seen that phrase somewhere else before? Crazy Diamond? Well, that does kind of sound familiar, I think. Huh?
Oh my god. Stop it.
But it's funny. It's funny.
I'm catching up. I fucked up and hit Toko instead of fucking Hiro.
Huh?
I don't just think. I know. We've definitely seen that phrase before. Huh? Where?
Oh, that's it. I remember. It was on Mondo's uniform on the back of his jacket. His jacket said the same thing, right? Crazy Diamond?
I see.
You're absolutely right. But why would that be on the pickaxe in the garden?
Could it be?
Mondo must have snuck in there and done it, right?
Not possible.
But we didn't have access to the garden until today.
That's right.
Then maybe Mondo brought it with him when he first came here, and Monokuma confiscated it?
Whatever the reason, that's what stuck out to me in the tool shed, a pickaxe connected to Mondo. Well, what stuck out to me wasn't the pickaxe at all. Huh? Then what did?
Yo.
What I noticed was the lawnmower. I was thinking maybe we could use it to call for help.
How are you gonna call for help with a lawnmower?
I don't know. Maybe I can use it to make crop circles or something? Yeah, that's it. I'm gonna make crop circles. And we can use those to call for help.
What the fuck's happened to you? You weren't like this in the beginning, you know.
Well, back then my personality hadn't quite solidified yet.
I didn't think it was possible, but I'm more disappointed in you now than I've ever been.
You love who? Mondo? Yeah, me too.
I think Sun meant Hiro.
What? No. I identify with Hiro and his stupidity, though. Like, I feel that in the depths of my soul. Hey, Byakuya, it seems like Toko wants to say something.
What?
So, why are you telling me?
Hey.
Well, because you told her to zip it or whatever.
Oh, I'd forgotten about that.
Jesus, man, I know you like torturing her, but come on.
Well, Toko, if you want to envelop us in your putrid breath, I won't stop you. You honour me, Master. And don't worry, I took care of the odor problem.
Seriously? You're just gonna take it?
Shut up! And don't interrupt when Master and me are talking. Okay, so what did you want to tell us? Well, I was in a classroom on the 5th floor and something caught my attention. It was this.
A knife?
Whoa, that thing is huge. It's like Rambo size.
What?
It's a survival knife of some type.
But what was it doing in a classroom?
How would I know?
Very suspicious.
Well, what are you gonna use that knife for? What are you planning to do to us?
I'm not gonna do anything. I just picked it up. I don't want to leave a knife just laying around.
How about that?
I'd rather have it laying around than in the hands of a serial killer.
Don't compare me to her. I'm nothing like her. Listen, more important, now that we have the knife, what are we gonna do with it?
You know?
We can't let Zoko keep it, that's for sure. We don't know what she might do.
I don't want it anyway. It's too dangerous.
So what to do?
So then,
Monokuma is ready. Monokuma is ready.
Oh? So why don't you hang on to it, Makoto? Oh!
Oh my god.
One tooth.
One tooth. Why don't you hang on to it, Makoto?
Oh! Huh? Me? Oh yeah, I totally trust Makoto to take care of it.
Then that's that.
Hold on, don't I get a say?
It's all clear.
It just shows how much they trust you. You should do as they ask.
Are you sure it's trust? I feel like they're just using me.
Okay, so here you go, Makoto.
They're acting like I already said yes. Fine. I guess there's nothing I can do. I'll just keep it in my desk drawer for now.
Anyway, that's all I wanted to say. Hey, Toko. Huh, do I still have bad breath? Sorry. I'm sorry it stinks. I'm sorry it stinks, I'm sorry. You made a valuable discovery. Good job.
Oh!
Huh? Did Master just praise me? Hey, good for you. I'm dreaming. I must be dreaming. That I would ever experience such a dream. I feel strange. So strange. Really strange. Oh no.
Whenever-
You cut me off mid fucking line. Thanks.
Whenever I look at Toko's these days, it makes me feel sad.
Well, I think that's all the new information we have for now. Are you shitting me? See, I had the fucking line up on my screen this time.
It's funny. So, now what do we do?
Well,
It's just revenge for Wednesday. It's fine. You did it to me like 3 times on Wednesday.
because you gave me a mouse and my text like double click on mouse.
Did you just skip a couple lines? I was teasing him and he teched and he hit the X button a couple times on his controller and now he's ahead of me.
Well, starting today, you're all under my command. But before
No.
we proceed, I need to figure something out.
No way.
Jeez, how cocky can you be? You're gonna bust through the ceiling if your head gets any bigger.
So, what is it you want to figure out? Kyoko's identity.
Huh?
well,
Kyoko's identity? But Kyoko is Kyoko, right? Yes, but who is she? The rest of us have a clear definable reason for having been selected to attend Hope Peak Academy. Hina's the ultimate swimming pro, Hiro's the ultimate clairvoyant, even Makoto is the ultimate lucky student.
More unlucky than lucky these days.
So, what about Kyoko? Can anyone tell me what she is?
Now that you mention it, she's never told us.
Well, Kyoko really doesn't like talking about herself anyway, right? It's not a matter of what she likes or doesn't like, it's a matter of trust. Can you trust someone who's unwilling to reveal their true identity? We need to avoid raising any more unnecessary suspicion. So Kyoko, it's time you told us. I can't. What? Why won't you tell us?
wrong.
I didn't say I won't. I said I can't.
What the heck?
What do you mean?
So,
Because I don't remember.
Oh, shocking.
Shocker.
What?
I have no memory of what I am.
I'm starting to suspect that we are in a horror video game, Kyoko, and I think maybe you're the protagonist, given your amnesia and all.
Mm-hmm.
You have no memory? You mean...
Amnesia?
What?
If I thought you had a sense of humour, I'd say you were joking. But if this is a joke, I'm not laughing. Can't be serious right now, can you? I knew you wouldn't believe me. That's why I didn't say anything.
However,
But it doesn't matter. Either way, the truth will make itself clear before we're done.
What?
So you have no intention of telling us. Then I can no longer stand by and do nothing.
hey,
What are you gonna do? Torture me? Nothing so barbaric as that.
It's all clear.
I will simply limit your options. I can't allow you to engage in any further suspicious activity.
what?
Limit my options?
Just give up.
Give me the key to your room.
But if she gives you her room key...
She can't go to sleep in her room. She'll be breaking a school regulation. And if she doesn't want that, she'll talk. It's easy. All she has to do is tell us about herself.
Just hold on, a threat like that.
That's fine.
Fine. I understand. Good, you're finally in the mood for conversation.
Without saying a word, Kyoko walked right up to Byakuya and held out her room key to him.
It can't be.
You damn fool. Why do you refuse to talk?
Because
Whether I want to or not, I can't. All I can do is keep telling you that.
so
Maybe she really did lose her memory.
If you really think about it, it doesn't sound totally impossible. This is the worst school ever, where only the worst stuff happens, right? Amnesia would fit right in.
however,
The worst school where only the worst things happen. Do you really mean that?
Huh?
hey,
Can you really be sure that life here has been filled with only the worst things?
What do you mean?
Perhaps I've said too much.
Kyoko then turned her back on us and without a word began to walk away.
Come on.
Where do you think you're going?
goodbye.
Don't worry, I'm not going to do anything to harm any of you.
Those were her last words as she left. Kyoko's last words. The dining hall was silent. The only sound was the door opening and closing as Kyoko left the room.
What the heck?
What's her deal?
I think you went too far, taking a room key like that. For her, that wasn't far enough. Or maybe she gets off on the attention. I can't believe her. Enjoying getting yelled at.
Stop.
You're getting noisy again, Toko.
Come on.
Sorry, I can still hear you. The sound of you breathing, of your heart beating, it grates on me.
Are you telling her to die? I mean, I know how you feel, but... What's Kyoko gonna do now? Plus the situation, it's just like before. It's no different than when everyone started accusing Sakura. And I'm no different either. I still can't stop anyone. What the hell? Why are you yelling all of a sudden?
Cause, look!
It's you! How long have you been standing there? I'm very, very angry!
Angry at what?
At the thief! That's right, I'm sad to tell you there's a thief in your midst! What? My precious, they stole it! Your precious? Your teacher had such faith in you, and this is how you repay me? With betrayal? Reality is filled with so much hardship, isn't it? No wonder people run their way into their fantasies.
But what the heck is your precious?
Shut up! I hope you all get stuck in a hiring freeze and die penniless on the street!
What the heck?
And he's gone. What the fuck was that about?
He said something about his precious getting stolen. Does anyone have any idea what that might mean? It likely has something to do with Kyoko.
Huh?
Who else other than her would be willing and able to steal something from Monokuma?
Did Kyoko really steal something from Monokuma? But if that's true, what was it? And why would she do that?
Ding dong, bing bong.
It's probably about time for the free times.
The free times.
It is now 10
Susie.
p.m. As such, it is officially nighttime. Soon the doors to the dining hall will be locked, and entry is okay then. Sweet dreams, everyone. Good night. Sleep tight. Don't let the bed bug bite.
Uh-oh. We need to get out of here.
You know?
We can talk about this more tomorrow, and about Kyoko.
However, after what just happened with Monokuma and Kyoko, I feel like there's something in the air. I would suggest you take extra precautions tonight. Stay in your rooms, don't go wandering around.
Well,
Not like we need you to tell us that.
Goodbye.
Well then, let's disperse. I'll see you all tomorrow. Probably tension, Byakuya. Read the room. Exactly.
Following his lead, each of us went back to our rooms. So much tension that you couldn't even cut it with the knife that Toko brought in.
Mm-hmm.
So much.
So much.
Oh, that's right. I need to put away the knife I got from Toko. I think the safest place will be in my desk drawer. But anyway, is Kyoko really going to be okay? She can't get into her room. What is she going to do? Isn't there something I can do? Something I can... Hmm? As I opened my eyes, I realized I'd fallen asleep without realizing it. But more important, did I hear the doorbell?
Bucket has salted caramel brownie brittle.
Ooh.
Sounds tasty.
Kyoko?
I'll be waiting for you inside the dressing room. See you there.
Hey, wait, Kyoko! Without acknowledging me, Kyoko disappeared into the depths of the darkened hallway. I know we're not supposed to go out at all during nighttime, but I can't just not go.
hey,
Sorry for asking you to meet with me so late.
It's okay, I'm used to it.
correct.
Indeed.
So then,
Well then, let me get straight to the point.
It's something you can't talk about in front of the surveillance cameras, right? So does that mean, does this have something to do with whatever it is you stole from Monokuma? Monokuma told us earlier that someone had stolen something from him. Was it you?
indeed.
That's right.
So I was right. But what did you steal?
So,
I stole this.
A key? Looking at it, I could tell it wasn't just any key. It was shaped like Monokuma. It was probably the only key of its kind on Earth. Where did you get this?
so,
From the headmaster's room.
What? You stuck into the headmaster's room? But wasn't it locked?
however,
The lock was broken.
What?
correct.
It was Sakura. She did it for us.
She did?
Indeed.
Remember what she said in her note? I'm not going to just lay down and die. I will fight you.
So Sakura broke into the headmaster's room for us?
That's right.
That's right. So we can uncover whatever secrets may lay hidden within.
She did that for us? She violated the school regulations to help us? She'd already decided to die, so her last act was to defy the rules of this place.
Indeed.
I noticed the room was open after the class trial was over yesterday. But if I just strolled into the room, Monokuma would have noticed right away. Which is why I used you as a decoy.
So you asked me to meet you in the data center in order to...
Correct.
Correct. I wanted you to draw Monokuma's attention. I took that opportunity to sneak into the headmaster's room, and as a result, I found this key.
Wow. And what you told me about yesterday, did that come from the headmaster's room too?
Mukuro Ikusaba.
It's the meme.
It's a meme.
Lying hidden somewhere in this school. The one they call the ultimate despair. Watch out for her.
Did you find out about this Mukuro Ikusaba while you were in there?
Indeed.
I did find a file in the headmaster's room that talked about her, yes. I don't know all the details yet, but one thing I do know is that Mukuro Ikusaba is dangerous.
Dangerous.
In other words,
She may very well be the mastermind.
The mastermind? But didn't Alter Ego say the headmaster was probably the mastermind?
wrong.
No, the headmaster isn't the mastermind, I'm sure of that.
What?
I don't have proof yet, but I have no doubt I'm right.
To make such a strong statement without proof, that's not like Kyoko at all. But if it isn't the headmaster, does that mean Mukuro Ikusaba could be the mastermind?
Anyway, this key is the one big opportunity we've been waiting to get our hands on. Now that we've grasped it, we can't let it go, can we?
Sure, but I mean, what's that key even unlock?
So,
I don't know yet, which is why I need you to draw Monokuma's attention again while I go and find out.
Wait, so you're planning on sneaking back in again? You can't, that's way too dangerous. And you want me to draw his attention, but we don't actually know that there's one mastermind, right? If there's more than one person watching us,
is that right?
But they didn't catch on last night, right?
maybe we just got lucky.
Hey,
Or maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Huh?
Like I said, we didn't get caught last night. But, as you said, maybe it was pure luck. Which is why we're going to run the experiment one more time. And if we're successful again, then what may have just been a lucky guess will be proven true.
As Kyoko talked, she was calm and collected as ever. I couldn't help but just stand there and listen.
hey,
If it's true that the mastermind can't watch us and control Monokuma at the same time, then there would have to be a period of time where the mastermind is vulnerable. What we need to do is find out for sure if that's actually true, and if we can exploit it.
Maybe, but no matter what the reward, the risk is just too high. When I think about what might happen if we fail...
I don't think you need to worry all that much. After all,
With minimal restrictions, you are free to explore the Hope's Peak Academy at your own discretion.
no restrictions have been placed on our efforts to solve the mystery. Am I wrong? Even when I took the key, I didn't break any rules as far as I can tell.
But if the mastermind decides to do something, all the rules in the world don't matter. He could just kill us all without a second thought.
I see.
I see. In that case, even if the plan fails, we'll still be able to prove or disprove that hypothesis.
What?
Correct.
In a moment of crisis, will the mastermind break their own rules or adhere to them no matter what?
In other words,
In other words, we gain something whether we succeed or not. Now there's no reason not to do it, right?
But
if you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger, but if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
at that moment I finally realized I'd never seen the slightest hint of fear or despair in Kyoko's eyes. Her gaze was firmly fixed on the mystery ahead and the enemy standing before us, and with all that in view, she just smiled.
I can't change how I feel, and I wouldn't if I could.
Then Kyoko took something from her coat pocket and held it out to me. Huh? What's this?
it's true.
Consider it a symbol of my determination. Don't open it yet. Only open it if something ever happens to me.
If something happens...
However,
I'm not planning on dying, but there's always a chance of it, and death without meaning is unappealing.
hey,
Please, I want you to hold on to it for me.
Fine, I'll hold on to it just because you asked me to. But I'm gonna give it back at some point. You can be sure of that.
indeed.
Yes, of course.
Hey,
Oh, and one more thing. You can't tell anyone else about what I've discovered.
Sure, because there's the chance a mastermind might find out, right?
indeed.
Well, there's that too.
Huh? You mean there's something else?
Well,
It's nothing. Forget I said anything.
I can't just forget that easily.
Okay then, shall we begin? I'm
Makoto,
counting on you, Makoto.
I just have to get Monokuma's attention, right? Well, I'll give it my best shot.
goodbye.
I'm going on ahead. The rest is up to you.
Her curt goodbye was no different than any other time. And like every other time, she moved at a brisk pace as she left. What wasn't like every other time was the sudden knot I felt in my stomach as I watched her walk away. No, everything's gonna be fine, I know it. Because it's Kyoko. Talking to myself helped shake off some of my anxiety. And then I got to work. Okay, let's do this. Hey, Monokuma! You can see me, right? Get out of here, I got a bone to pick with you! And then a few moments later... Well, well, this is a surprise. You being the one to call me out. Hey, by the way. Huh? What were you and Kyoko up to? Going to the bathhouse, just the two of you, in the middle of the night? Definitely a hot and steamy moment, wouldn't you say? So warm and wet. So wet and warm, I bet you guys. We're moved to conform with local and international censorship laws. All over her, didn't you? Not gonna talk, huh? Sure, I get it. Well, whatever. Unlike you, I have absolutely no interest in late-night bath scenes. Because I like to maintain a healthy life of observation far away from the X-rated exploits. Oh, so is that why there's no surveillance cameras in the bathhouse? Bullseye! Or maybe it's because the lenses get all fogged up and you can't see anything anyway? Sounds like that's the bullseye to me. Anyway, you went through all that trouble to get me out here, now what do you want? There's just something I wanted to confirm with you. Whether I'm a mademoiselle or a dude fella. But in the Bear Kingdom, there is no male or female. Actually there is. Seriously? Then what am I? That's enough. I'll get stuck if I think about it too much. So, what did you really want to ask me? Oh, well, you told us earlier that your precious had been stolen. What's this precious of yours?
What are you thinking?
Listen, I'm sure this is a silly question. No way it's possible and all, but... Is that seriously what you dragged me out here to ask me? You've gotta be kidding me. You've gotta be 100 megaton fucking kidding me. You're not gonna ask something useful like how to get the best honey or sign breeding tips? This is just crazy! Are all pubescent teen boys as nutty as you? God, you're so fucking annoying! Fine, I'll tell you. It was a key, and that's it. What was the second thing? It's a blank, stupid! A secret! Fill it in yourself.
Monokuma is so you. You relate, son.
Making me trudge all the way out here for that. And I'd like to see what's going on in that little fucking brain of yours. And the next time you summon me for something so stupid, I'll cut open your skull and find out. Dropping more than a few swear words, Monokuma stormed off. I hope I kept him distracted long enough. No one can do is wait and hope Kyoko makes it out okay.
Gender crisis, yeah.
No, she'll be fine after all. I'm sure she's fine, right? I went back to my room and laid down, doing my best to settle my nerves and get back to sleep.
Monokuma Theater, brought to you by Spike Toonsoft Company Limited.
Okay.
I'm not getting that. Me.
That's so weird that you don't get it.
Probably another item I haven't gotten from the Monokuma machine.
Why don't you Google it? You have time. Sakura's Revenge, the game the world has been waiting for. Unfortunately, development has been cancelled. Of course, if enough people die by Danganronpa, who knows? So buy copies. This super stylish, super fashionable game was cancelled during development. But it'll start back up again if Danganronpa sells well.
Then you guys have to recommend it to your friends, too.
What does it say?
It's just not in 1, 2, reload. Strange.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over.
Ding dong,
Time
ding
to
dong.
ride. Get ready to greet another bee.
You scared me and I fucking hit the button too early. My body feels so heavy this morning. It must be because I was up so late last night. Anyway, I need to get to the dining hall. Leave the area.
Leave the area.
What?
You're 1 minute late, Makoto. How do you explain this?
Sorry, I'm not feeling so great today.
You really think a tired excuse like that is gonna work?
Huh? Are you allowed to talk again?
I don't recall giving you permission. I just thought, since a day had passed, maybe it had reset. Sorry, please don't hate me. Whatever my punishment is, I'll accept it. I'll hang a sign from my neck that says, "Bad girl, I'll clean your bathroom with my toothbrush."
Ugh.
If you stop making disgusting comments like that, maybe I can forgive you. Toko. Thank you. I won't make any more disgusting comments, I promise. If I do, you can stuff my mouth full
That
of
sounds
trash.
like a disgusting comment, Toko.
As long as it's you and no one else, I don't mind.
That's no use. She's disgusting to the bone.
Anyway, where's Kyoko? I haven't seen her this morning.
Not cool. That's worse than being late for lunch, for a date, for your wedding, or anything.
Maybe she's mad about what happened yesterday and she's not going to show up anymore.
I can't tell the others why Kyoko might not be here. The best thing to do right now is just keep quiet.
Very strange.
Whatever her reason, I'm curious to know what she is doing. I know she's not in her room, so...
You know?
Oh yeah, you still have her key, right?
What's this?
Ah, Are you looking for Miss Kirigiri? What do you want now? I'm right? You're wondering where Miss Kirigiri is, right? Do you know where she is? Well, it's hard to say. You don't know either?
What?
It's because he doesn't know. That's why he's here, to try and prod us for information.
Hey, don't you hate it when you ask someone their favorite movie is and they name some indie bullcrap?
I feel like I'm getting whiplash the way he changes subjects like that.
Thank goodness, it looks like Monokuma really didn't notice. So I guess our plan went off just fine last night. Which could mean...
Maybe the mastermind can't monitor us and control Monokuma at the same time.
Could she have been right about that? So, was I right? You're looking for Miss Kirigiri. Any idea where she might have gone?
We have no idea. And even if we did know, we wouldn't tell you.
For serious? I see. Well, fine. Whatever. I don't even care anymore. Sayonara, suckers. As soon as he was gone, we all glanced around each other.
So, what was that just now? Does that mean Monokuma doesn't know where she is either? It would seem that way.
You know?
Where the hell could she have gone to?
For serious.
For serious?
Don't you think we should all go look for her? And how would you suggest we approach that task? Even Monokuma can't seem to locate her.
Yeah, how can he not know where she is?
So strange.
Kyoko must have used that key to sneak into some unknown part of the school. Somewhere even Monokuma wouldn't notice? Where could it be? We spent the rest of breakfast talking about where Kyoko could have gone. Afterwards, we returned to our rooms.
It's the music.
It's the free time music. Time for the pool, son. Breakfast didn't help me feel any more upbeat, that's for sure. I feel like this is more than just me staying up late last night.
Free time! Free time! It's time! It's time! I'm calm.
You are calm.
I'm calm.
See, I'm sitting here like, do we do the free time now? Or are we cruel and do we take a break and force everyone to wait? Choices, choices. It's like I'm not even here, people.
I don't know what do you want to go for a break? Do you need one?
I kind of want a siggy wiggy.
Okay, we can take break.
We will go for a quick break. Son, once you put up the poll and something wins, please just DM us what wins. Please and thank. Oh, see, it's perfect timing because an ad's about to start in like 2 minutes anyway.
Mm-hmm.
So we might as well go for a break, right? Meow. hello.
Hi.
I pressed the wrong buttons. Oop.
Uh-oh. How dare you press the wrong buttons?
Him. There we go. So Hero 1.
Yes, Hero 1.
Alright, let's figure out where the fuck he is.
Where he be?
Where is he? That was easy.
Oh, so then.
Monokuma seems like super advanced, right? I think maybe we've been caught in the middle of something terrible. A global revolution by the ancient civilizations that we've ruined. Their alien technology will destroy us. Or maybe not. I don't know. Should I talk to Hiro while he's acting like this? So you want to hang out with me?
It's not like some
Well, then have I got a story for you. My research revealed a surprising connection between Tokyo Tower and the lost Lemurian civilization. Hiro spent a lot of time talking about stuff that didn't make any sense to me. Hiro and I grew a little closer today. Alright, what are we giving him? Let's see if I've got a crystal skull. I have 2. Huh? You're saying I can have this? All of a sudden I feel invigorated, I feel awake, I feel like I like you. Seeing Hiro so pleased with something I gave him makes me so happy.
Could it be?
Hey Makoto, you know what I think? You and me meeting like this, it wasn't a coincidence. So I've got some good news for you. I'm gonna give you a psychic reading at a huge discount. A discount?
How about that?
Normally it's $1,000 for 2 hours. But for you, let's call it 900. That's only a $100 discount, and even then it's way too expensive.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on, you should count yourself lucky that the ultimate clairvoyant is willing to tell your future. So are you right pretty often?
Well,
I am. At the bare minimum, I've got a 20% chance of accuracy. What happened to the 16% chance?
This went up.
How has it gone up? He's been wrong about everything. 20%, that's pretty sketchy.
what the heck?
For real? Don't make that face. Didn't you hear what I said? 20% of the time I'm right. Every time. That includes natural disasters, election results, you name it. Don't you realize how amazing that is?
How about that?
Okay, fine. I'll give you a special trial run. After all, I've seen what the future has in store for you. What? When did you see it?
Well,
You won't believe what I saw. It would appear the mother of your children and the mother of my children are the same woman. I refuse, denied, don't like it.
I'm right, right?
It doesn't matter if you don't like it, it's just the way it is. 20% accuracy, you said?
You know?
At least. I pray to everything that's holy, you're wrong. Please be wrong. Now then, since that was a special trial run, I'm afraid I can't apply the discount. That'll be $1,000, please. Don't worry, you can pay me after we get out of here. Wait, hold on. But there's no way you're gonna be right, right? If you like, I can do a reading right now to see whether my reading was right or not. Naturally, additional fees will apply. Think about it, okay? Let me know as soon as you're ready for my services. Wait. What? What?
Do you not know?
Do we not know what?
Do you not know what they're referring to?
What? What?
Would you like to know?
Yeah?
Okay, I'm muting the microphone for a second, guys. Okay, I have bestowed my knowledge on him.
The knowledge is bullshit. Don't buy a word of it. Well, he's gone. Do I have enough in my bank account to take another crack at it? No, I can't bring myself to pay for something like that. I can see how people could fall into that kind of cycle, though. Oh, that was close. Please, whoever's listening, I'm begging you, please, whatever happens, don't let him be right.
Yeah, I had to break my spine to reach the microphone, don't mind me.
Well, it's time for another poll because we already got his special skill. Once we're done, I head back to my room for a little while. I feel even worse than I did this morning. My body feels like lead, and now I'm getting chills. This is bad. I think I might be getting sick. So he's gonna go hang out with people, even though he thinks he's sick.
All my friends are dead. Okay, your choices are best girl, best boy, worst boy, or Toko.
Son, you gotta tell us, why is Toko not getting any special treatment, Everybody else is getting special treatment. Do you just not like Toko that much? You can be honest with us. We're judgment free except when we judge.
He says because he's not creative.
Is it because the only word you can think of to describe her is one you're not allowed to say on Twitch?
Rubbish.
I didn't even make it into a triangle this time, so I won't even be offended when you throw it away.
Thanks.
Who is it? Who it be?
Who it be? Toko.
Wow, really?
Yes.
Okay. But she's having master time.
She's having master time and we're gonna interrupt her.
We're so mean.
I'm coming.
Are you coming? I didn't even do anything.
Are you leering at me?
It's impressive.
What are you thinking? What are you planning to do to me?
Can't believe he's coming live on stream.
Live on stream.
Should I talk to Toko while she's acting like this?
I was perfectly happy spending time by myself. But I guess if you're so desperate for attention, I can hang out for a little bit.
Oh, excuse me. I spent some time with a cold and distant Toko.
I'm just thinking.
Oh, I see. Toko and I grew a little closer today. Let's give her a gift.
Give her a gift.
I only have one of those. Only 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 one of those. Pen. Okay, I have many pens.
I can't forgive this. I'll never forgive you for being this nice to me.
Seeing Toko so pleased with something I gave her makes me happy. Makoto. I thought Toko hated me. But it's not like she's going out of her way to avoid me. Still, we're not actually talking either. Hey, Toko?
What? You have a question? You have a question for your classmate?
Huh? She happy? So I kinda asked before, but what do you like to do in your spare time?
I just write. I'm serialized, so I'm always really busy. And when I'm not writing, I'm studying. I'm not an idiot like you. And damn it, I had to go and open my big mouth again. You must hate me for sure now, right?
No, it didn't really bother me. But I can't believe you actually write novels and that people all over the world read them. So how did you get your ideas for what you write? Is it like real life experience, or...?
Are you stupid?
What?
I told you, didn't I? I write romance novels. How could I use my real life experiences for that? It's all from my imagination. It's just delusions. Delusions that you fall in love as much as you want, even if you never do in real life. Or are you saying you can't write romance unless you already have lots of experiences in love?
No, not at all.
It's okay. I'm used to people making fun of me.
But
That was still me.
But-
But someday I'll show them. I'll get pretty and someday I'll show them all.
boiling over like magma, Toko stormed off. This time I'm sure she hates me. Ooh, number skill point.
Oh.
Once we're all alone, I headed back to my room for a little while. Oh, I'm getting the chills. I feel kind of dizzy. I can't help it, I need sleep. Nighttime wasn't for a while, but I felt like my body had reached its limit. As I dropped into my bed, I felt like I was falling into a bottomless pit. I was unconscious before my head hit the pillow. Well, that's not quite true. I didn't pass out completely. It was more like my consciousness went dim. I weaved back and forth between sleep and wakefulness. Which is all to say, I was restless. At some point, I found myself wandering through a strange dream. And within the dream, a voice echoed across the walls of my mind.
Understand.
That voice. It's so familiar. It's me.
I understand. I should understand everything. My goal isn't to get out of here. It's to stay here.
Huh? What am I trying to say?
This is all for hope. And that's why I have to stay. I have to stay here.
The fuck, Makoto?
What the fuck?
My dream just now. What? So strange. Huh? Kyoko? What did you say?
Every day is peaceful. Every day is joyful. Happy days from the time you wake up to the time you go to sleep. Wishing only for those unchanging, unending happy days. Days of boredom repeating forever and ever. No abnormalities as far as the eye can see. Life without the teeniest speck of abnormality.
If the world were like that, I'd consider that pretty damn abnormal.
I see. I see.
Good morning, everyone. It is now 7 a.m. and nighttime is officially over. Time to rise and shine. Get ready to greet another beautiful day.
It took longer than usual for me to open my eyes. I let out a deep sigh to bring myself up to the rest of the way. The chills, the aches, the unfathomable lethargy, they had all disappeared in the night. All that was left was me, drenched in sweat. It wasn't just because of whatever bug I'd caught either, it was also the dream I'd had. What the hell was that? I mean, was it even really a dream? I was so desperate to recall it. I scrambled onto the fragments of the dream and reeled them up in the depths of my memory. That's right. I remember last night. I came down with a fever and couldn't quite get to sleep. And I heard a voice I didn't really understand, and then all of a sudden I was awake. And there was a strange person standing next to my bed wearing a mask. And they were holding a knife. I want to say I fought them off, but I don't actually remember. I feel like my mind had been detached from my body, burning up with fever. I was somewhere far away watching my body move on its own, and because of that, I don't remember what really happened. But still, I feel like I resisted them desperately, feverishly. And after that, things go black again. The next thing I remember, Kyoko was there. But what would she have been doing in my room? What a strange dream. No, was it really a dream? How can I possibly find out either way? I should look for some kind of evidence. I opened the desk drawer and... Huh? It's empty, there's nothing inside. Wait, nothing inside? That's strange. Because it definitely wasn't before. I'm positive I put the knife I got from Toko in here. Wait, that means... the knife they told me to keep safe. I knew it. I just had a feeling. It wasn't a dream after all. But if that's true, it makes even less sense. Why would someone have wanted to attack me? And who was that behind the mask? And why was Kyoko... What the hell's going on? Well, I don't think I'm going to figure it out on my own. I should head to the dining hall. Then I can talk to everyone else about it. Time to leave the area.
Leaves the area.
Hey, Makoto.
Oh, Makoto. Yep, that's Makoto. She does the sky's blue.
Hi, Hina.
You really had me worried, you know. What happened to you last night?
Worried?
Yeah, right after nighttime hit, we all went to get you. We were hammering away at your doorbell, but you never answered. We thought maybe you'd been, you know. I mean, not that that actually happened. I mean, nobody here would want to, you know. So anyway, what were you doing?
I didn't feel good, so I went right to bed. I had no idea you guys even showed up. But why'd you come to get me? Did something happen?
Well, lots of stuff actually. I'm not sure I can really explain. Let's go meet up with everyone else, then they can tell you all about it.
So is everyone else waiting somewhere, or...
That's right.
Oh, yeah, we all stayed up the whole night.
the whole night?
I lost at rock, paper, scissors, so I had to come get breakfast for everyone. So
Okay.
you got here just in time. Come on, help me carry it.
Okay, sure.
Everyone's in the gym. Hurry up, I'll meet you there.
Gym? Why is everyone in the gym? And the entire night? To the gym.
To the gym.
To the gym.
The gym. Oh, there he is.
Huh? Oh,
This is worse than being late for your wedding, the birth of your son, and your own funeral all at once.
what?
Jeez, to show up now like it's no big deal. You made us stay up all night while you slept like a baby in your bed.
Just like Hina said, everyone was there, besides Kyoko. And then I noticed they'd formed a circle around something. And as soon as I saw what that something was... What the... Before I could catch myself, I cried out. Spread in front of them were the remains of a Monokuma.
What are you doing?
What does it look like? We're dismantling it to see what makes it tick.
Dismantling? But I mean, that's Monokuma you're messing with, right?
Yeah, that's right.
She's not even phased.
Relax, there's no danger.
You say that, but...
Your boy!
Your boy! What is this? What are you guys doing?
They killed your boy!
They killed your boy! Seriously, what are you thinking? How can you say tearing apart something like that isn't dangerous?
Idiot. If you hadn't been sleeping in, you'd already know what's going on.
Hey, come
Well, I guess I'll handle this. I'll explain what's going on, Makoto, because that's how much I like you. Byakuya found this little fella lying around, then we tore it apart. That doesn't explain anything.
What?
Just before we went to bed last night, I came to the gym to try to talk to Monokuma. I wanted to see if he had any new information about Kyoko's disappearance. And I found him here, just like normal. However, when I found him, he was no more than a regular toy. He didn't react, didn't say a word.
You're saying he wasn't moving at all?
I waited there until nighttime officially began, but still Monokuma laid there motionless. I gathered everyone up as quickly as possible so they could take a look. Even then, he still didn't make a move. So I immediately initiated the disassembly process. It was Master's stroke of genius. A chance to find out what made Monokuma tick. One thing we discovered is that he's quite a sophisticated machine. It's leagues beyond any normal remote control toy. Who has enough free time to invest in something like that anyway?
But besides that, what I'm wondering is why did he stop moving all of a sudden?
I thought maybe he'd malfunctioned, but we didn't find any cause as we were taking him apart.
So if he didn't break down,
Then maybe something happened to his puppeteer, the mastermind. Something unexpected. I can't imagine any other possibility.
something unexpected.
They were probably so scared of Master they ran away in terror.
Could it be?
Or maybe they got sick or something.
But Monokuma made his announcement this morning, right? Who was that if not the mastermind?
Oh, I'm sure that's a recording. It's set to a timer in places necessary. That's true. He says the exact same thing every day, right?
Hey guys, I don't think now's a good time for light conversation. I just found something. What is it? It's what?
A bomb. There's one installed in every Monokuma robot, I'm sure.
A bomb?
That's super bad. We need to get rid of it.
Roger that.
It appears the bomb has a motion sensor. Any sudden movements and it's sure to go off.
Motion sensor for serious. I'm starting to get all shaky.
Hey, get it together. You're a man, aren't you?
I'm fine. I'm totally fine.
You're so not fine. You know, Oh, I probably should have mentioned. The motion sensor is off right now.
Jeez, don't scare me like that.
God, you're like the world's most spineless worm of the century.
Don't be mean.
Hey, come on. The century's just getting started. Don't call that race already.
Whatever. Just hurry up and put the bomb down. Hanging on to it's not going to do anyone any good.
Oh yeah, good call.
Well,
Okay, it's down. Everything's all good. Hiro put the bomb down, but that wasn't what my main concern was at that point. My eyes were glued to the Monokuma remains. He just stopped moving all of a sudden? Was it really because something had happened to the mastermind that they weren't expecting? But what could that have been? When I thought about it, I couldn't help but think back to the night before, being attacked by that masked figure.
Hey, Makoto?
Hmm?
hey.
Doss, did you hear a thing we just said? Huh?
So that's a no. What are you, some kind of brain-dead farm animal?
Sorry.
We were saying, since we're done dismantling Monokuma, what should we do now? And we've decided to continue our offensive assault.
It's all clear
To try and uncover the mastermind's true identity, we're going to break into the headmaster's room.
Really?
naturally.
Since the mastermind appears to have stopped all activity, now's our chance. Wouldn't you agree?
But if the mastermind comes back while we're in there,
If you're scared, you're welcome to stay here by yourself. Or go live in the chicken coop with all the other chickens. You can be chicken number 6.
Such ignorance.
This is a battle, a fight to the death between us and the mastermind. We don't have time to deliberate.
But
Yeah, I mean, I don't want to have to kill each other or anyone else, but we have a chance now.
Come on.
So, what are you going to do? Are you going to run away or are you going to fight?
you're right, I'll go with you.
It's all clear now.
Okay then, we're going to break into the headmaster's room. Everything comes down to this moment. Anything can happen, so prepare yourselves. I'll follow you anywhere, Master. To all the ends of the earth. Sakura, if you can hear me, lend me your strength.
How about that?
I can do this. I'm a man and I can do this. I've got the will of the entire universe on my side. We found determination in our own ways, and when we were ready, we left the gym. Our target was the headmaster's room on the 4th floor of the school.
Do you think if Ifumi made it this far, he would say he had the power of God and anime on his side?
Yes, definitely.
It's locked, as expected.
So what are we gonna do?
Isn't it obvious? We're going to tear this door off its hinges. Wait, but the rules say... We've seen that the mastermind isn't watching us. Those don't matter anymore.
But
But like Makoto said, if the mastermind did show up while we were in there.
so in
Then we'll just have to finish our business before that can happen.
hey,
Okay, sure, but
what?
We've come this far. We can't back down now. We agreed this is what we have to do. So we have to do it. So beautiful.
I mean,
for serious?
We don't have any choice. We're desperate. Let's do it. Let's rip this door down.
actually,
Okay, but how are we gonna do that? This thing looks pretty sturdy.
Then we'll need something sturdy of our own.
Oh, what about that one thing? The thing in the tool shed.
oh, so then.
Oh yeah, the pickaxe.
Interesting. That could very well be exactly what we need. Now then, Toko, what time is it? Well, when we left the gym, it was just before 9 o'clock. So it's probably 9 on the dot now.
It's all clear.
Okay, go get the pickaxe and be back here by 9:01.
That's straight up unreasonable.
I by myself?
Naturally.
Surely you like to have, me time once in a while, right? Well, if it's me and you time, master, then yeah.
What?
You know how much time it took you to say that? 10 seconds. Take too long and I'll erase your existence from my consciousness. Unacceptable!
With that, Toko ran off, loud as a herd of rabid elephants.
Hey.
For serious, though, are we just gonna knock this door down?
No problem is solved by running away. Find your stones and be a man.
He's right. You can't move forward by always avoiding danger.
If you spend all your time trying to avoid danger, you'll never move forward.
We know the danger. But if that risk means solving the mystery, we have no choice.
Hey,
Am I wrong?
Even if it's dangerous, we have to overcome the challenge in front of us. Maybe, but I'm still super stressed. I'm so tense I can hardly talk. I'm flabberstop.
Bap sauce!
Ugh, gross. Where the fuck did that come from? Wait, Genocide Jack? Where the fuck did you come from?
Hello, hello. It's the wonderful motherless fiend here to greet you with a razor-sharp smile.
Come on.
What about the pickaxe? Where is it? I was supposed to pick an axe? No, you seeping imbecile. The pickaxe. Seeping imbecile? Oh, master, you win me with your executive level barbs. Here comes the bloody nose. Seriously though, did you really forget the pickaxe?
Give it a rest.
Omega-3 fatty acids, this is what you need. Great for the old memory factory. I think we already established that their memory doesn't carry over when they switch.
Not possible.
This is a level of uselessness I find difficult to tolerate. Oh, the light bulb just went on. That's why I went to the garden, right? I was supposed to get the pickaxe. Alright, we solved one mystery. That means there's just one more mystery left.
One more mystery.
Yep. Now we just need to figure out the identity of Object X. Now what are you talking about?
Did you already forget what we were talking about? Like, you're like missing out on life.
I'm not missing out on life. In fact, I found one in the garden.
What? What did you find?
Corpus. Did you hear me? I said corpse.
A corpse?
That's right. I found a corpse in the garden.
You found a corpse in the garden.
What did you say?
Well then, before we enter the headmaster's room, it appears we have something else to look into.
Come on.
We're going to the garden.
Okay. As soon as we entered the garden, I saw it. I didn't want to, but... I saw someone laying on the ground with a mask covering their face. And there was a knife. Buried in their stomach up to the hilt. What the...
Are they really dead?
For sure, but... Who is it?
Is it?
Oh.
I see. Would you look at that? Time's up.
Oh.
So sad.
But we're so close.
So close to the end.
Oh, guys, check this out, check this out.
I'm just gonna fucking rub it in, ain't you?
$100%. Anyway, so what do we have tomorrow?
Don't know. Social Saturday. So
Whatever the fuck that means.
Ooh.
Ooh. And next week we've got Art on Tuesday, Fata Morgana on Wednesday, Thursday is Resident Evil 6. More of this on Friday.
We will be starting Jake and Sherry's route on Thursday.
Oh yeah.
Because we finished Chris's route
Boo.
and was utterly devastated by the results.
But I want more Cress and Leon. I want more Cress and Leon.
I'm sure they'll show up.
Not often enough. If the whole game's not them, I'm not interested. Let's see. Then the next Saturday will be sporadic Saturday.
Yeah.
So, what will we do? What will we do?
What to do?
Next week we should be having a special guest, Friday and Saturday, provided we have the streams. We do have plans that are right up against the streams, so hopefully we will be able to make it. It's just gonna depend. It's gonna depend. But we should have a special guest who will probably be lying on the floor, but you should be able to hear her. So, that is the important thing.
Yes.
I don't think we've got anything else to talk about. I think that's pretty much it.
I think so.
You think so?
I'm trying desperately to get the last few items out of this Monokuma machine, and I have 13 coins left. I'm not going to manage it, and I'm going to be so upset.
Ugh, scusi. Let's see, do we have anyone we can raid today?
Do we?
We've got Lady Chaos VTuber with Subnautica or Gia the Jelly with VR chat. What people think? What people think?
What do you want?
Any poefluence? Gia, okay. We will do Gia.
Gia.
Alright. Well, this has been our stream, so keep it creepy.
Keep it weird.
And most importantly, stay queer.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.